Rabbit trails.
What's up, rabbits? Welcome to episode 3, which is our last episode we're doing.
It is absolutely not the last episode.
Episode 3, season finale.
People keep believing you. They've talked to me multiple times.
Seriously?
Yeah, and like Micah was like, "So the last one?" I'm like, "No." I had to explain to him what like you meant by it.
No, we did a previous podcast like a year or two ago, and it was called Seriously Dumb, where we put like on our Facebook for people to ask us like
questions,
seriously strange questions, and we would try
just like a real question, and we would answer it like in our the way we talk.
Yeah, we would try to
the way we conversate.
It was terrible.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's just like we decided, especially with this podcast, that we wanted to start independently and not using like our viewers necessarily, so that we could like come up with topics by ourselves and just like stay afloat by ourselves, because we ran out of time and I wouldn't post a question because I'd get busy, and so then we wouldn't have anything to use, and we kind of we didn't know anything. We still don't know anything about podcasting, but we're having fun with it.
Yeah, this is actually really fun, not having to rely on like people's questions.
Anyone but ourselves.
That's right. We are independent women.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
No, but yeah, it was, and then I was super busy too, just on top of just working and all that.
But anyways.
Yeah, so
why don't you introduce today's topic?
Dude, today's topic, I've been dying to talk about it with you.
Something close to my heart.
I haven't talked to anybody about it because, like, not a whole lot of people have seen it, like, who I hang out with, who I'm around.
Right.
But Toy Story 4. I mean, Toy Story has been in my life for so long.
Yeah.
I had
my whole life.
I had a Jessie, a Woody, and a Buzz, and I treated those toys as if they were alive. I would try to catch them. I would try to catch them.
If they're alive?
Yeah.
Josh, they are alive.
I never caught them.
They're alive to me.
I would stay up super late at night. I'd set them up, and I'd be like, I'm going to bed now.
Don't move.
And then I would leave, but I'd leave the door cracked slightly, and I'd like get on the ground, and I'd look in the peak, and I'm like, Mom, I think one of them moved. I think one of them moved.
I'm seriously, Mom, I swear they moved.
And she was supportive of my dumb imagination, so she was like, maybe.
Yeah, maybe they moved.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me set up a camera.
And I'm like, Mom, you're talking too loud. Another stop.
Gosh dang it, Mom. You freaking ruined it. Okay, but Toy Story 4. We're going to talk about like the whole saga.
Yeah,
you can call it a saga now.
If you have not seen it, we're talking about 4.
Yeah,
so if you haven't seen it, that's your fault, but you're going to have to stop listening to this if you don't want spoilers. But it's been a minute since it's been out. So if you haven't seen it yet, what are you doing? And you might be saying, "Oh, Josh, I've been working and stuff." Me too. But I went and saw it. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
If you haven't seen it yet, come on. Go out there and see it.
I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, I don't think you're as much of a fan as you think you are.
Yeah, you're just saying it.
You're just saying,
saying
I like Toy Story, but you don't really like Toy Story.
You're
if you
not
haven't seen it yet.
It's not near and dear to your heart, because let me tell you something, and here it goes. I almost cried. If two of my...
No, I did cry.
If two of my buddies weren't beside me, I teared up. I don't tear up in movies. Braveheart, I watched William Wallace get slaughtered, and it didn't really make me cry.
That was the first movie I ever cried at.
Really?
Yeah, 1 tear, and I was so proud of myself.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
yes.
I was like, oh my gosh. Am I crying right now? Mom.
Mom, is it a tear?
I'm crying, Mom.
My tear duct's broken. You're like holding it like right here. You're like, get it.
I bottle it.
Save it.
My first tear.
First tear in a movie ever.
First tear
it's
I
like
ever
in a
cried of a movie.
It's in a box like with the DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would have cried, and that was crazy. It ended so perfectly. Because
dude,
when Bo Peep wasn't in the third one, I don't know about you, but I was crushed.
I didn't, like, there was no reasoning, and there was no, because like they weren't thinking of Toy Story 4 when they made Toy Story 3, because everyone said Toy Story 3, they were saying that's the last one.
Yeah.
So Bo Peep was just non-existent.
Yeah.
And they gave no like reasoning for her being gone.
They were
and,
just like, oh man, Bo's gone.
Like
yeah,
I wasn't crushed to per se, because she wasn't a huge character in 1 or 2. Like she was just Woody's gal, and like she showed up. She probably had like 5 minutes of screen time in both movies.
Yeah.
Maybe that much,
But all the scenes she had was near and dear to me.
No, for sure.
And I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
It's because, like, take the second one, for example, which I would argue is just as good, if not close to better, than the first one.
That's hard to do.
That's hard to do.
That's hard to pull off.
It's a sequel, and there was just so much more happening. Like, the first one, classic. I mean, it's the first one. But the second one had so much more going on.
No, for sure. Like, that's hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Because, and we've talked about this before, but like, to add more characters, to do another storyline, like to keep the same thrill and the same like amount of like, oh, this movie's like really, it's new, it's creative, it's hip, it's wow.
That's right.
To keep that in like the sequel is like, dude, holy crap. Usually sequels like aren't as good, like.
No, I feel you.
But like, yeah, you're right. I mean, they did a bunch of new crap in the second one, and it held up.
You said this the other day when we were talking about it too before we stopped ourselves. They introduced new characters and made them feel like they had been there for a long time. Like they brought them in so well. Jesse, Bullseye,
and
even
that's the thing.
Stinky Pete, man.
That's the thing, because like in the movies they weren't. In the movies they were new. Like in the series they were new characters, but in that universe they were toys the same. Like they were in Woody's Roundup, the show. Like they were there, so they knew of them. Like they were in that universe. They weren't new, so they did really good at like capturing that. Like they didn't come out with these figures in that time period. They had been out the whole time Woody was out.
Yeah,
they just didn't like Andy just didn't have those ones.
That's right.
I don't know why.
Yeah, how come how come Andy didn't have any Woody's Roundup like material?
I mean, you get that one character that you like more than the other ones.
Yeah,
like I get that. Because like maybe I was gonna say maybe they were poor, but they had
they had stuff.
Double-decker house.
They had an upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs.
When I was a kid, if you had an upstairs, you were rich.
You're rich, dude.
Because I'd be like, oh man, he's got an upstairs.
He's got an upstairs.
That's
not
so
to mention,
cool.
Well, in Texas they don't have many basements.
That's right.
In Kansas, dude.
Yeah, Colorado has a lot too.
Dude,
it would freak me out because they were like, let's go down to the attic. When I was in Colorado, they were like, let's go down to the attic. And I'm like, my attic's what?
Down to the attic?
Yeah, and it would be basically just
People
a basement.
People do not say that in freaking Kansas. That is a plague on humanity. Down to the attic?
Yeah.
That's like whenever you say down there, but Texas is as far as you can get down.
I do that all the time.
He always says, yeah, when I went down there, and he's talking about Colorado, or whenever I lived in Kansas, he'd be like, yeah, when you go back down there, and I would always be like, that's up, and you'd go, you'd always say, oh, you're one of them.
Yeah. I usually use down.
Which now I let you off the hook. I don't correct you when you say it anymore. That's which I'm proud to say. I notice it every time, but I don't say it.
You critique me on everything else.
I do not critique you on everything
At least everything else.
No, it's not true.
Hurts my feelings sometimes.
It's not true.
It's like when you go to bed at night, and you're like, night man, and I'm like, hey, good night, dude. And then you close your door, I immediately start crying.
That's not true.
I hold it in all day. We have such a great time, and then I just start crying, and snot is.
All right, so let's get back to Toy Story.
Oh, snot! So I was talking. So I was talking about that scene that Bo Peep was in, in 2 when she hooked Woody by the neck with her bow, and she brought him in close, and everyone in the audience is like, "Oh snap! They're gonna kiss!" And then they get interrupted by I think Woody's mom's coming in. Or something like that.
Andy.
Or Andy's coming. That's right, because that was before the nice
mom.
tear.
Oh.
Oh, snap, I said Woody. Sorry. They were just so close,
No, I get it.
And that's another thing I loved at the beginning of 4, when we were back in Andy's room. I forgot where I was. Dude, I wasn't even in the theater right then.
Surreal.
I was in Andy's room.
Surreal.
I was there.
Surreal.
Oh my goodness. I was... my buddy next to me, I was like, dude, oh my gosh, we're in Woody's room! And he wasn't as into it as I was.
Shame on him, dude.
Yeah.
Which one was it? Well, you don't say their name.
It was, It was the.
Was it old B?
Is
Old C.
old long nose.
I don't know who that is.
That's old C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shame on you, old C. You know who you are. Yeah, but just for your information, FYI, I went and saw it alone on a Friday, which is the day after it premiered. I went and saw it. Well, the day it premiered, I guess. Thursday night is when it premieres, but whatever. I went and saw it on Friday by myself because Josh was at work. Otherwise, he would have been there with me.
That's right.
But yeah, and then Josh went and saw it with old B and old C.
Yep.
But yeah, I went by myself, 20-year-old kid, almost 21, in the theater with a bunch of moms and their kids, and I cried. I sat alone in a big row. I was in Theater 1, the big theater in Movies 8, and
I don't know why kids were there.
I cried, and I was afraid the kids were going to make fun of me.
I was looking around, and I was like, what are you guys doing here? And they were like, we're here to see Toy Story. And I was like, why? You didn't grow up with 1 and 2.
Get out of here.
Yeah, how about you, I was like, oh, check that out. He's like, the exit sign? I'm like, that's where you should be.
Exiting.
Get out of here.
Get out. This isn't for you.
And it was just, oh, man.
Okay, Brie Larson. This isn't for you, okay? You're 40. Actually, that was part of my time, okay? I was born, and those movies came out.
Dude, yeah,
Right
and it
before.
was... Now, I wish there was more buzz time.
That is something that's interesting, because we talked about this, too, once for like a millisecond. We always start talking, and then we're like, we need to say this for the podcast.
So we just don't talk anymore.
Yeah, so we just never talk anymore. Like, I'll say something, and Josh's like,
Shut up.
Shut your mouth. So,
We'll
like...
start having a conversation. I'm like, what do you think you're doing talking to me right now? Is there a microphone in front
whoa,
of us?
Whoa.
What are you...
Are you recording this?
Where do you get off?
Are you recording this? No? Then I don't think we're talking.
Eventually we're gonna be like those annoying white kids from like the horror movies that always have a camera, like when we were
Right.
watching Chronicle, and he was like, "This is sweet party," and they were like, "Get the
What are you
camera out of
doing?
my face."
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna be like, she's gonna like sit down and be like, "All right, I'm doing a documentary," and she's like, "You're fired." And I'm like,
What are you doing?
"What?" And I'm like,
What are you
"I'm
documenting?
gonna put the camera down." She's like, "Is the camera off?" I'm like,
Yeah. The red light's still on.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That means it's off. You're telling me the LED light's on the whole time it's off. Yeah.
"Oh, what do you know
I'm telling
about?
you that.
What do you know about like
What do you know
film?"
about Super 8 cameras?
Anyway, buzz time.
Oh, yeah, so I compared it kind of like, I hate to say it, not the movie, but this Buzz versus Woody screen time situation to Batman vs. Superman.
Ugh.
Trash film.
Garbage.
But
I'm getting sick.
was
thinking
supposed to
about
be a Superman sequel.
it.
FYI, I adore Man of Steel. Fantastic movie.
Great
so
movie.
I was
Great
really excited for the supposed Superman sequel, Batman
100%.
vs. Superman. It was supposed to be Superman. That was confirmed.
Dark Knight Rises ended. Great saga. Man of Steel was coming in. We were like, ooh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, and
Man
it
of
was.
Steel dropped.
Man of Steel, dude, smash hit. Everything about it.
I'm not even a
Everything about
huge
it.
Superman fan.
No, yeah, same. That movie gave me a whole newfound
Yeah.
respect.
Everyone who
And
knows,
Henry Cavill,
yeah,
freaking owned it. Dude.
everyone who knows me
tore it up.
knows that Batman is my bread and butter, and I'll fight to the death for that.
He will fight.
The Man of Steel came out, and I was like, I'm digging this heavy, and then they crapped on it with Batman v Superman.
Yeah, see, what happened, like I was trying to relate it to this Buzz and Woody thing, is like it was a Superman sequel, but Batman had at least 3 times the screen time that Superman got. Superman was in there probably like 20 or 30 minutes out of the whole movie. And it was just all about Batman.
He was mainly getting whooped.
And I didn't really like the Batman.
No, Ben Affleck was garbage.
Okay, well, I mean, he did good. I mean, there's only so much you can do as an actor under the direction of Zack Snyder.
I understand.
Yeah, I mean, that dude just ruined the DCEU.
I understand. He should have stopped at Watchmen.
I'm not afraid to say it.
Watchmen was
He did
great.
He did Man of Steel.
That was good.
Did great.
Yeah, but he also
But
had
then he just tore it
Mr.
up.
Nolan.
What
like,
the heck?
Just on the side.
I don't know. It was freaking annoying. And
But anyway. back to-
so I would compare it to that. Like, the main character, it's flip side, I guess, because Superman would be Woody in this scenario, and he did have more screen time than Buzz. But like I explained to Josh, is like, Buzz came in the first movie Woody's already instated, so we know that Woody is the main guy. Like, Buzz became like a main character, but Woody was the main guy, the beginning character, Andy's favorite toy. And he was, like he said in Toy Story 4, he was the leader of the toys.
That's right.
Like, he directed them, he was the director, whereas that doll lady was the director of those toys, and I didn't really like her that much.
That was creepy.
No, not that girl, the one in Bonnie's room.
Oh, that's right. I was like, where do you get off?
Yeah, I'm like...
Where do you get off? Telling Woody what to do?
I mean, I get it. Like, that's her territory. Woody can't just come in and take it over, and if he did, I'm sure that the film would get slandered for, that's like, true. Putting women down, even though it's not the intention.
You know what, though? She was also... It's both faults, but she was also unwilling to learn. Because Woody had experienced Andy as a kid. Where did she get hurt? It's not said that she had a kid before Bonnie.
That's true. I never even thought of that.
Yeah?
She's like being all high and mighty.
That's right.
Which she looked like an older toy, so maybe she had a few kids before.
Right.
But at the same vein, like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like, she's the boss of Bonnie's room and Bonnie's toys, and Woody's kind of like...
But she ain't got no sheriff badge.
There's like a dynamic going on, you know, and so it's like... Woody's like, okay, I gotta adhere to the rules, but I'm so used to being leader, and I want this kid to have the best time ever. I mean, his heart is in the right place, but you've got, you know, you have to adhere to whoever's in charge. I mean, that's biblical value.
When Woody gave Jesse the sheriff badge, that hit home.
Dude.
That hit a home run, and I just...
He's not really crying right now. He's faking it for dramatic effect.
Wait a minute.
For you listeners, not watchers.
And now it's ruined.
I do not critique everything you say.
Yeah, you definitely stopped doing that.
I'm a 1. I will say that till the day I die now.
Jeez.
Anyways.
No, But Toy Story 1 also, I would have loved to have seen more from, like more Toy Story 1 kind of stuff. Like Sid. What happened to Sid?
He became a trash man. Toy Story 3.
Word?
You didn't know that?
Huh?
It's like the biggest Easter egg in Toy Story 3. He gets out, like, I think it's at the end, not the beginning. Or maybe it is at the beginning.
Oh, I remember reading that now.
No, he gets out and he's got the skull shirt on and he's taking
That's
the trash
really
out
cool.
And he's listening to music.
How would you be a normal guy after, like, seeing a toy come to life? And like, so play nice. And then his head's spinning around and you're like, ah! And then, like, how are you the same after that?
Trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Mad trauma.
Which, like, nobody would believe him. Like, who...
Oh, definitely not.
Who would send their kid to therapy for, like, my toys came alive? Okay, go back to your room.
They may have...
Freak of nature.
Honestly, they might have sent him to therapy.
Honestly, I think I would spank my kid if they came in and were, like, throwing a fit over that.
You saw that kid, though. He didn't get disciplined at all.
He did not.
Not at all.
Skateboarded to the freaking arcade. Blew all his parents' money.
Yeah. Now, I'll ask you something. What was more heartbreaking? When Buzz learned that he couldn't fly...
Oh my gosh, dude.
Or when Jesse had that song playing about Emily.
That is so sad.
When somebody loves me, everything is beautiful. Every hour spent together lives within my heart. Dude, so good.
And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. Or was it comfort her?
Honestly, both sound correct.
Well, they are. They're two different lyrics in the same song. But
I think it was,
comes from.
and when she was sad, I was there to wipe her tears.
No, it was, and when she was lonely. No, okay, it was when she was sad. When she was lonely, I was there to comfort her.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay.
But also, you had Buzz, who climbed to this top.
No, that was sad, dude. And they have, like, pinpoint songs.
Yeah. For sure.
Also, shout out Randy Newman for still doing the soundtrack.
Shout out Randy Newman.
Shout out Randy Newman.
Randy Newman, if you're watching this, dude.
We know he's watching this.
Shout out.
Shout out Randy Newman.
Randy Newman! Shout him out.
Dude,
he's going to get that. He's going to get it.
He heard it. He's going, did you hear that?
He's like, Josh called me out. It's nice.
Josh Bolton?
That's nice.
Yeah. Anyways, like, dude, both extraordinary. That's the thing, is I saw Secret Life of Pets 2 with my sister. No heart in that movie.
Oh, dude! After they got rid of
no
Louis
fun.
C.K., I was like, I'm done.
Okay, I
I'm
don't
not
even
gonna
care
see
though.
it.
Like the first one, okay, entertaining, but
So good.
no heart, no morale, there was no like meat to the film. Like there was no lesson I learned.
Okay.
I'm going into this film like thinking, what are kids gonna get out of this?
Right.
Second one, Secret Life Pets 2, just no plot everywhere. I could see like they were trying to give me some kind of like lesson as a kid or like something like, you know, a lot of times it's like be yourself or blah blah blah, don't bully, something like that. This one was like all over the place, and I was like, okay, you lost all your heart.
Yeah.
All you have is Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Didn't I say that to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You said
something like that.
You said the heart of this film is Kevin Hart.
No, I didn't.
It would have been cool if you.
I'm not a huge fan of Kevin Hart.
It would have been cool if you said it though.
Well, I said it was the same play on words. It just wasn't valuing Kevin Hart.
I was gonna say.
Same idea.
I'm just gonna say you said that, and you're just gonna roll.
I'm not because I wouldn't say that.
You're just
I'm not a huge fan.
So
of
Gage
Kevin
said
Hart.
that, and then.
I don't like Kevin Hart.
All right.
I'm not a fan.
All right.
It's okay, man. Next time, maybe. You were critiquing me.
It was about critiquing.
You just said that I said that. I did not even say that.
Well,
now I'm critiquing
well, that's
you.
different. I was lying. You were critiquing.
I was bullface lying.
There's a difference.
There's a line. Okay.
Anyway, we were talking about Toy Story.
This is the point of the show. We go off.
That's right.
We go off.
That's
go
why,
off, sis.
That's why the rabbits love this show.
Josh wants to call you guys rabbits.
That's right.
Super creative, we know.
Yeah, I was just driving and I was like, that's it. That's the one. But what we're trying to get out of here is Toy Story 4. Great ending to a great saga.
Yeah.
When Woody left with Bo Peep at the end, I was like, that's what needed to happen. And when Buzz was like, she'll be okay, and he's like, I know Buzz gonna be all right, and Buzz was like, no. Bonnie's gonna be okay. I was like, oh my gosh!
Dude, because Woody's so focused on making sure Bonnie's okay.
That's right.
And like, see, my thing is like, you see kind of Woody's like loyalties lie with Andy, and he misses Andy.
Oh man, who doesn't?
I understand that.
Oh yeah.
And you know, if I picture myself in Woody's shoes, like, you could totally take that situation and turn it bitter. Like, I wish I was still with Andy. Like,
oh, for sure.
I wouldn't be facing all this crap.
I've done that in my own life with stuff, yeah.
So it's like, Woody's got, like, great heart. He's a great person.
Great stuffing.
Yeah, dude. You know?
He's got
it's like, he's not throwing a big fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's upset, you know, and I mean, that's pointed out in the film. But, like, then he's still so focused on just making sure Bonnie's okay.
And she don't even play with him.
The whole time. I know. She doesn't deserve
Andy
it.
came to her yard.
Hashtag.
Her yard and said, held Woody up and said, this is my favorite toy. And she's like, wow. And then, like, Andy leaves and she's like, forget that toy.
She didn't do that.
No, but I just said...
No, you feel it that way.
That's how I felt.
Most of the
he
fan
got
base
his first dust bunny. I was like, Woody doesn't deserve a dust bunny.
Woody does not get dust bunnies in
at all. Oh my goodness.
Like, so yeah, I mean, it was heart-wrenching, but in like a good way. Like, it was sad in a good way. Like,
yeah,
that's so sweet. Like, Woody is like getting a life of his own because he deserves it. Confounded.
Yeah.
Woody is a great toy. Mm-hmm. He did a great job with Andy.
Oh,
he's
so
doing a great job with Bonnie. Only one who was willing to break the stupid doll's rules to go to school with her.
That's what I'm saying. She's not willing to learn.
Horrible day.
She's not willing to learn.
If Woody hadn't been there, she's not willing to learn.
By the way, Gage and I found out that in the scene where Bonnie is in class, if you freeze it when she's making Forky, Boo from Monsters Inc. is in the back, and we pulled it up, and Boo's back there. What's going on?
It's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube.
It's so amazing.
It's just like for a split second, like you really have to look. It's blurred in the background. But
yeah, you can clearly tell.
It's blurred.
That's
but you can clearly see.
That's Boo.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Pixar does a really good job with connecting those things.
Plot twist: all the monsters come in, eat everyone.
That is crazy though. They put Bonnie in there. That means that is the same universe.
That's right.
Like, I mean, that's a whole like thing, but that proves it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's been proven before with the ball. They try to say that's like the center focus of like the same ball is in
Yeah.
every movie, so that has to be connected universe. But
I was talking to a friend the other day about the Shiner on Toy Story 2 who cleaned Woody up, fixed his arm.
yeah,
There's a short of him playing chess by himself.
why does that matter?
I mean, it's just connect. I mean, he's a Shiner, but he goes out and plays chess by himself like a loser.
Oh, in a different movie he was
Yes,
playing.
yes.
Okay. I thought you just meant like a
No.
scene. I was
No.
like, okay, why?
No.
I was trying so hard to connect it. I was like, so is the Invisible Guy from Monsters Inc. playing?
Oh, yeah.
Trying so hard to connect it. I was like, I don't get
No,
it. Why
no.
does that?
No.
What does that have to do with?
No, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
The monsters.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, I've thought this through. So don't. The monsters come out of the closet, but the toys are always in the closet.
Yeah.
Like they shove the toys in the
Whoa.
closet. So where are the monsters? Like I get, they don't always have the door slotted in. They probably haven't even touched Bonnie.
Well, Woody, I'm sorry, Andy. I don't know why I keep on calling Woody. Andy had a toy chest. He kept everything in.
It's true.
Now Bonnie.
There were still some toys in the closet though.
Really?
Yeah, they were in the closet a few times.
Didn't Woody and One get in the closet at one point when Buzz was in the toy chest? No. I'm sorry. Andy was sleeping with Buzz, and then Woody was in the. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. But. You're right. You know who needed a scaring? Sid. Sid never got a scaring.
Dude, Sid never got a scaring.
I'm sure the monsters had some type of machine that would be like, there's toys in this closet or something like that. They had to have known about it. They're monsters. If there's going to be a world of monsters and a sock is a 2319,
that's a 2319.
They know about the toys.
If I ever saw one, that was a 2319.
Dude, you had a 2319 not too long ago, and I thought I was going to have to kill you.
Dude, I'm just glad I wasn't on top of my head. You'd have to shave my head.
Oh, man. Well, this was great. This was a good time.
Yeah, we didn't even get to chat about everything I wanted to chat about. I just want to say one more thing.
Okay,
because
go ahead.
I really just want this to get into the public eye.
Dude, go ahead.
Okay.
Stick it in the eye.
People keep saying, like, Toy Story 4, like, they're not appreciating it for what it's supposed to, like, what they were trying to do. What I felt they were trying to do.
An ode to the people who grew up with it.
Exactly. I explained this to them already. Like, Toy Story 3 did not sit well with me.
Really good movie.
They said it was the end.
It just didn't feel like it was finished.
It just didn't. Yeah, something felt undone. Like not all the loose ends were tied up. People killed.
It was so loose.
Yeah, it was loose.
If it was handcuffs, I could have got out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
If I was a criminal, those handcuffs were loose.
I'm out of there. Dude.
I'm going back out into the public.
Back out there.
I'm out there.
I'm gonna try to open the door from the back of the cop car.
And I'm gonna do it.
No, for sure. But like,
I'm a trained killer. I'll get out.
Yeah, Toy Story 3 didn't seem like the end. Like it never really felt like it. Like I was like, okay, I guess that's the last movie.
Yeah.
Sort of disappointing that that's like the ending. I
needed more. I enjoyed it so much.
It felt like that was like it was predictable. Like there was nothing like wowing about it.
Yeah.
You know, there was nothing like notable, nothing to write home about. Like people could have guessed that ending at the first one. Okay, they'll end this like he'll grow up and pass on his toys.
Yeah, I could have seen it at like maybe the middle, because at first I'm like, oh, Andy's gonna reconnect with his toys, and he's gonna be that college kid who like plays with toys. He's gonna like, he's gonna be.
Does exist. But like, no. Toy Story 4, like they came back and it felt like they were singling out the original fans, like the kids that grew up with those, like watching the first one from the beginning.
When we were in Andy's room.
Yeah, like. We talk about it all the time. We had the original, like, Toy Story toys.
They don't even make toys like that anymore.
No, they don't. I was talking about this yesterday at my sister's birthday party. I had an original, like, Woody doll.
With now the string?
They make them, like, this big. And like, with, like, hard plastic.
He was only this big.
Yeah, and then I had one that was, like, this big. And I would always, like, lose his hat everywhere. Mm-hmm. And he had, like, the good, like, the... He... like replica, like movie replica. Now they just make like bigger ones. Are you freaking kidding me?
We should have just left the ding in every episode. No, but yes. So like, and on every Woody doll is Andy's name underneath. The old ones, you could write your own name, but everyone wrote Andy.
So true, dude.
Even on my Buzz, I would write Andy.
I see on my own toys, like I had this Velociraptor that I always thought was.
I remember
T-Rex.
that one. Yeah.
I had GK on the bottom of it.
GK.
And Sharpie. Never faded.
Never faded.
I think it's still at my dad's house. I think my sister played. My younger sister, Amelia, played with it.
Dude, when my mom got rid of my Woody doll without my consent.
Dude, that happened to me too.
I cried because I'm like, what kind of torture is Woody going through right now?
Dude.
Because he's alive. Or
I know he's alive.
Yeah, he's gotta be. He's out there saving toys.
I just saw a movie where he was alive.
And
you're gonna tell me he's not.
He's alive.
Liar.
That's crazy though, how Woody would
Pants
like
on fire.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna come up to me
Your pants,
with your pants fully lit,
burning.
fully inflamed, fully inflamed. You're gonna say your toys aren't alive. I'm not gonna believe you.
I'm gonna throw water on you.
I won't even be paying attention. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be paying attention to the lie you're saying right now.
Because your
I'll
pants.
just be focused on your inflamed pants.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna start cooking.
You're gonna be on fire, and you're also gonna be stuffing your face with a pumpkin.
That's right.
The whole time you're trying to tell me this.
Yeah.
My toy's not alive.
I'm not even saying because I'm like I know he's lying.
Cheater.
I know he's lying right now. No, that's a pumpkin eater.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
I said eating a pumpkin. And I said that's cheater.
Yeah, that's cheater. Sorry, pumpkin
You're
eaters.
cheating,
Man.
You're cheating. The truth. Pants are on fire.
Yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in for this one. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, basically all streaming services. Google Podcasts.
Yeah, it picks it up on like this other podcast app I have. I think it takes it from the iTunes, so we should be everywhere.
We should be everywhere. Yeah, yeah.
Anywhere and everywhere. Except for like these
all
like
trails.
great value.
Yeah.
Like services.
Yeah,
We're not on there. We don't go off brand.
That's right.
Only on brand.
We're brand guys.
# swag. Could still say that?
I don't know. I don't know if they say that.
I never said that when it was cool. I just like to say it now because it's like a dad thing.
I said it.
I'm not a dad.
I said it and look back, and if I say it now.
You said it?
Yeah, I would punch myself. It was back in the day. Come on. You know, people change.
No!
People change. Even Satan used to be an angel. People change.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But, okay, so, yeah, we will, check us out on all, streaming sites, and, tell your friends.
Give us a watch. Yeah, tell your friends.
And, I've decided, without your consent, that this isn't the last episode. So there's going to be a fourth, a fifth,
I know there's going to be
a sixth, and we're just going to keep doing it. So,
on and on.
So, yeah, catch us next week. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
See you later. Gosh, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna cyberbully my own kid. I'm gonna see.
Under an anonymous account.
Yeah, I'm gonna cyberbully my kid, and he's gonna be like, "Dad, come check out this loser trying to roast me." I'm like,
he's gonna like.
That's my boy right there.
He's gonna track like the IP address, and he's gonna like bust into like kick a door down, have with a gun. It was you.
And I'm gonna be like, "That's my boy."
Son.
And then he
Sorry
guns me.
I had to do this to you.
He's like, "Dad."
Dad.
Like,
Hi, Dad. Why'd you do this?
It's okay. It's like, it's okay. I'm proud of you. And then he's like, Dad! And I'm like, do it.
Okay, I understand.
And then he's gonna shoot it, and it doesn't go off. And I'm like, you're a loser!
It clicks.
I knew
you on tape!
I'm sending that was dark. That was really dark. That was a good story, though.
That's going
that
in
makes
the
a good movie.
bonus
Bonus
segment.
clip.
Bonus segment.